How are you children? How are you all? I hope all of you are fine and safe at home. I am also very fine, my dear students, my dear 8th class students. Now I would like to introduce myself. I am Uma Rani. I am from KGB Jogupeta, Sitanagar Mandal. I am working as English teacher here. Okay children? Okay, already 8th class students, not only 8th class students, all the students of our KGB are, you have been watching videos for 1.5 months from June. Okay, so almost you have completed your first unit in your 8th class English reader first unit, family. You know it pretty well from your 8th class, 6th class, you have a unit theme like that. Here in your 8th class also you have unit theme for every unit. Okay children. So what is our first unit theme? Family. Already you have completed reading A, the tattered blanket, reading B, my mother, noun phrasal position, grammar, and so on. Understood children? So now today I am with you with reading C, a letter to a friend. Okay? Okay. Before going to this topic, before going to this reading C, I would like to tell you something about family. What is family? You know it pretty well. Mother, father, children. But what happened in good olden days, my dear students? In good olden days, in previous days, we had joint families. Say yes or no. We had joint families. What is the meaning of joint family? That means mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, uncles, aunts, and their sons, daughters, grandchildren, everybody, they used to live in one ancestral house. They used to live together. They used to share their food together. They used to play together. They used to celebrate festivals together. Everything. They used to share happiness and sadness together. But now, what is our condition? Now we are living in a nuclear family. You know it well. In nuclear family, we have only 3 to 4 members. Mother, father, children. One child or two. That's it. Okay. So, in our topic, before we are going to learn a letter to a friend, here in this letter to a friend, Ramesh, who writes letter, he was writing letter to his friend Suresh. Understood? So here Ramesh, he has recollected. He is recollecting his past life, how he used to enjoy in his childhood, in his native place, how he used to study, how he used to go to picnic. Okay, how he used to get prize, how his past life. At the same time, he compares his past life with present life. Present, he lives in a city. Now he has been leading a restricted life along with his wife and his child. So now we will go into the topic. Okay. What is our reading C? A letter to a friend. Where is the letter children now? Where is the letter? Letter is only here for only in the exam or in the textbook only. But in real, we have no letters. In reality, we have no letters. We know WhatsApp messages, emails, even text messages. But we no longer write letters today. Nowadays, say yes or no. Okay? Understood? Then, when I was teaching, when I taught this a letter to a friend to my students, I asked my students, my dear students, did you write letter to any of your friends? They said no. Did you know postcard? No. Envelope? Inland cover? No. So that today I brought very big. We have to write on this envelope. Okay, envelope. We can write on the paper and put it in this and we can post it. When my friends used to go to summer vacation like that, then I used to write letters. They used to reply me. Everything it happened. But now, we are not writing letters. Even you don't know what is postcard, what is envelope, what is inland cover. You don't know. You all know only mobile, computer, laptop like that. Say yes or no, children? Yes, you are? Yes. Okay. Today, I would like to tell you one thing. In our lesson, reading C, a letter to a friend, Ramesh, he uses so much one modal verb. What is that? That is used to. Okay, children? That is used to. Used to means, what is used to? Students, do you know it? Have you ever heard? Just now I used to for so many times. Used to means modal verb. Used to is a modal verb. Used to means that are experienced in the past but no longer experienced now. That means if we want to speak or if you want to write about past habitual actions, then we use used to. It is a modal verb. Okay. That means done are experienced in the past but no longer experienced now. తెలుగులో చెప్పాలి అంటే గతంలో మనం అలవాటుగా చేసే పనులు ఇప్పుడు మనం ఆ పనులు చేయకుండా ఆపేసాం అన్నమాట. We stopped. So that I want to give you 5 examples. It is very useful in your daily conversation or in your writing skills like that. Okay. I used to eat meat. Now I am a vegetarian. I am not vegetarian, but I want to tell you in an example only. I used to eat. అంటే మాంసం ఒకప్పుడు తినేదాన్ని బట్ నా పూర్తిగా నాన్ వెజ్ తినడం మానేసి I became a vegetarian. That is me. He used to smoke. He used to smoke. Maybe he was a chain smoker. We don't know. But now he stopped smoking. He used to walk 2 kilometers daily. He used to walk 2 kilometers daily. Understood? But now he became maybe old. She used to be slim. She used to be slim. But now maybe we don't know, she became fatty. She used to have a long hair. The girl or woman used to have a long hair. But now she may cut her hair. We don't know exactly. In that context, in order to speak or write about our past actions, past habitual actions, definitely we have to use used to. It gives beauty to our language, definitely. So, in our a letter to a friend reading C also, Ramesh, who was writing a letter to Suresh, used to a lot. So that I introduced used to here. Okay, children? Okay. Now let us go into the topic. What is our topic? A letter to a friend. Okay? Letter to a friend. How he wrote a letter? We don't know. Let us see what is there. Okay, children? But in our letter, a letter to a friend, this letter is not a complete or strict format. Did you understand? Perfect format of letter. This is not the perfect format of a letter writing. Only for our understanding given here like this. Okay? Why? Can we write letters like this? No. But before going to start our lesson, not lesson, a letter to a friend. Now let us see. Before we starting the letter, we have to enter the name of place where we are living at the right side of the corner. Like this. Hyderabad, 12/11/2012. Understood, children? You know it pretty well. You will write letter to your friend after completion of this topic. Okay? Okay. Here, now let us read. Dear Suresh. Dear means generally we use dear in personal princess, warriors and the village boys. Generally, children are very fond of grandparents, grandma, grandpa, because they pamper us a lot. Yes or no? Yes. We love them very much because they give us everything, fruits, biscuits, cakes, they tell us stories, they pamper us a lot. So that tales means stories. So that what happened, like other children, Ramesh and Suresh used to listen stories from their grandparents. Understood? His grandpa used to tell them the stories of princess, warriors, village boys and fairy tales. What is the meaning of fairy tales, children? A story that is about fairies, magic, etc. Okay? That is about fairy tales. Like that, in the first paragraph, our Ramesh recollecting his childhood memories. Now let us see. In the second paragraph, what does he do? Now I am working at Microsoft. Now Ramesh was working at Microsoft. Microsoft is a software company. Hyderabad as a computer programmer. He was working as a computer programmer. I am married and we have a child. Okay. He was married and he has a child also. My wife works at Dell. His wife also working woman, not a housewife. She works in Dell in Hyderabad. She works as a system analyst. You know city life is quite busy. He knows, we know. City life is completely busy, children. We start in the morning, leave our child at the baby care center and come back in the evening with faded faces. Generally, if the wife and husband, if they both are working, they start in the morning and they leave their child in the baby care center. Do you know? Have you ever heard that word? Baby care center. Baby care center means a place where parents pay to leave their children while they work. Okay, children, understood? A place where parents pay to leave their children while they work. They are going to offices. They leave their children in the baby care center itself. In the evening, they collect their child. That is the thing. Okay? In the evening, they come back home with faded faces. Faded faces means tired. Okay? Very tired. Dull faces. Pale faces. We hardly find time to sit together. Hardly means almost no. They could not find time to at least speak each other. Understood? How disgusting it is. How sad. We work with computers, think like computers and live like computers. We forgotten our family. Yes. Because both Ramesh and his wife, they worked in software company. They work with computers. They think like computers. Okay. Their child also like that. He said like that. They forgot their family with their busy work. Okay. I remember how we played gilli danda, hide and seek and kabaddi. We went for swimming in our local tank every Sunday. Here we live in an apartment where there is no room to play. Our flat is our world, just like a well for a frog. The world remains unheeded. Again, Ramesh remembers how he used to play gilli danda. Gilli danda means, do you know gilli danda? In my childhood, I used to see karra billa antar, hide and seek, dog and muttam, and kabaddi. We went for swimming in our local tank every Sunday. Ramesh and Suresh, when they used to go to local tank. Okay, every Sunday for swimming. Here means in Hyderabad. Now Ramesh and his family lived in an apartment. Do you know apartment? Understood, children? Do you know apartment? Yes, there is a apartment. There are so many flats are there. It is very restricted. There is no open place. There is no playground like that. Room means place here. Our flat is our world, just like a well for a frog. Flat. Flat means where they live. That is their world. They cannot go anywhere. They feel that is their world. Just like a well for a frog, the world remains unheeded. Unheeded means neglected. Do you know, children? If there is any frog in the well, how does the frog feel? The frog feels that it is my world. Outside world is nothing. This is the great world. The frog felt like that. Okay, like that. For Ramesh family and others also, their apartment is their world. That's all. That is his wish. He wants to say that. How happy we were in our school. We used to sit in the same row, did all the work together and took part in the events. I remember how Padmanabhaya sir, our class teacher, appreciated us when we got the first prize in district science fair. How happy we were in our school. Ramesh and Suresh were very happy in their school. They used to sit together. Maybe they were best friends. They used to sit together in the same row. They used to do all the work together. And also they took part in the events. And what is the name of their class teacher? Padmanabhaya sir. Padmanabhaya sir appreciated them when they got first prize in district science fair. Do you know science fair, children? Have you ever been to science fair? I think you went to science fair, you attended there, you know it pretty well, but I would like to tell you what is science fair? A typically competitive exhibition of science presented by school children. You presented there, that is science fair. Generally, school children, even college students also, they are fond of science fairs. Yes or no? Definitely. Okay, children. So, when they got first prize, their class teacher Padmanabhaya sir appreciated them very much. I remember how we went on a picnic to Koil Sagar. They went to Koil Sagar for picnic. There we went boating. Do you like boating, children? Yes, definitely. They went to boating also. Our tour to Srisailam was memorable. Maybe, yes, both Ramesh and Suresh went to Srisailam tour. Not only for them but also for us also. If we go to any tour, any trip, we feel it memorable. Okay, we remember it almost all our lifetime. Yes or no, children? Yes. Okay, everybody's trip or tour to anywhere along with friends especially very memorable. Have you ever been to any trips along with your friends? I thought yes. Understood? Still I remember the green hills full of trees that almost touched the sky. They went to Srisailam. Do you know, children? In Tirupati we know there are 7 hills. But in Srisailam there are 14 hills. Green hills. Nallamala forest. Okay. So Ramesh recollected that, still he recollected the green hills full of trees that almost touched the sky. Understood? I remember the roaring of the Krishna river at the dam. Have you ever seen dam? What is the meaning of roaring? Roaring means making a very loud noise. Here roaring means not a lion's roar, other animals roar. Here roaring, water roaring. Okay, sound of water in the dam. Understood? I thought you understood roaring of Krishna river at the dam. There is nothing here. Here means in Hyderabad. Here is nothing. I wonder at my child's silence. He always sits in front of the computer and plays games. Okay? I wonder. Wonder means surprised. I wonder, I surprised at his child's silence. He always sits in front of the computer. Ramesh child sat in front of the computer and play games, never caring for anything. Understood? Generally, what is the students today doing? What are they doing? They are playing games in the computer. They spend a lot of time with computers. Like that, like that. Understood, children? Next, I remember the happy moments when our uncle visited us. He brought toys and food for us. Our aunt brought me a new dress for Dasara. How we enjoyed Deepavali. Still I hear the sound of crackers. I can see the rockets flying into the sky, making the night full of light. Where are those days? My child does not know his uncle or aunt. For him, uncle and neighbor are the same. Again he remembers, he recollects while writing letter to Suresh. I remember how they were happy when their uncle visited their house. Tell me children, generally we feel very curious, very fond of relatives. If they come to our home in our childhood, how do we feel? Oh, my uncle will come tomorrow, my aunt will come today. They will bring me fruits, toys, dress, whatever it may be. We are fond of that. Say yes or no, definitely. In childhood, not now. Okay. Like that, Ramesh uncle also brought toys and fruit for them. For Ramesh and Suresh. Our aunt brought me a new dress for Dasara. His aunt brought him a new dress for Dasara festival. How we enjoyed Deepavali. They enjoyed Deepavali very much. Still I hear the sound of crackers. Still I hear the sound of crackers means still he remembers the enjoyment of Diwali crackers. Understood? I can see the rockets flying into the sky, making the night full of light. Okay? Yes. Because Ramesh and Suresh, they were boys. They enjoyed Diwali very much. Understood? Rockets, I don't know exactly. Other things, bombs, they used to crack. Understood, children? Where are those days? My child does not know his uncle or aunt. What happened to those days? Where are those days? My child does not know who is uncle, who is auntie. For my child, aunt and uncle, neighbor are the same. Today, nowadays, we call everybody auntie and uncle. There is no Chinnanna, Pinni, Pedananna, Peddamma, Ammamma, Tataya, not like that. Some people are, Ammamma, Tataya is okay, but for everybody, we call aunt, uncle, auntie, uncle. That's it. His child, Ramesh child also calls everybody like that. Understood? Sometimes I think of our childhood days. I think of grandparents, uncles, brothers, sisters. Yes. Sometimes when he finds time, he recollected Ramesh was writing in this letter. He was recollecting his childhood memories. He recollecting his grandparents, grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, brothers and sisters. Okay? We missed them. Now he felt that he missed that joy. He missed all the people. We missed the joy of the family. Yes. He felt that he missed the joy of the joint family. We missed their company. Company means spending with the people. Now he missed that. We missing many things in this busy life. Yes. Because of this busy life, because of this city busy life, we have been missing so many things. That is his agony. Understood, children? Suresh, I don't know where those gardens have gone. Where are those gardens? My dear Suresh, now here in apartment there is no trees. Here is no trees, only traffic, buildings, pollution. That's it. He felt like that. Those fairy tales, those fruit, those words of love and affection. Now, grandma, grandpa is not here. There is no fairy tales to tell even his Ramesh child. Okay? Where are uncle aunt to give us fruit and toys? Where are the where are the words of affection and love? Where are those affectionate people, relatives? Our grandma, grandpa, other family members, where are they? They are all living in the village itself. He is now living in the city of Hyderabad. we have lost our real life in this unreal world. Yes, in this unreal world, everything is fake. Just so many people used to shake at us, they laugh us, they smile us, but that is fake. Only for namesake, only for invitation like that, only to say hi. That is, everything is fake only, but not real. So that our past days are real. Where are those real days? Now we are living in unreal world. He felt like that. Anyhow, I am happy that I have found time to write to you. Please come to me. Let us joy. He felt himself happy. Ramesh felt himself happy. Why? Suresh, even at least I found time to write a letter to you. That is happy thing. Okay. So, please come to my home once again. Please, Suresh. Ramesh invited Suresh because in this visit, Suresh visit to Hyderabad, he could not meet Suresh. So Ramesh once again invited Suresh to come to his home. Once again to Hyderabad. Please come to me. Let us remember our childhood days of joy. Please come to this village. Please come to this. Sorry, children. Please let us remember our childhood days of joy. Please come to this Hyderabad. Let us together remember our childhood days. Like that, our Ramesh was writing a letter to Suresh. He invited Suresh to come to his home in Hyderabad once again, and he told him that once again we will recollect our childhood days. Understood, children? Okay, children. I thought you are all happy with this recollecting letter. Okay? Because here Ramesh was recollecting his childhood memories while he was writing a letter to Suresh. Understood? Okay, children. So, I thought I recollected my childhood memories. You will recollect your childhood memories. You are all children. Childhood memories means for you. What are the childhood memories for you? Childhood memories for you in your 6th class, 7th class, even 5th, 4th, 3rd, like that. You have so many childhood memories. I think so. Okay, children. I thought you enjoyed this lesson while Ramesh was recollecting his childhood memories. I hope so. Thank you for listening this video. At the same time, have a good day. I wish you all success for your next endeavors. Thank you so much, children.